Today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Look at him go inside the 30. And the Falcons grab it.
Recovered by the kicking team.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Ryan's pass.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
At the 4-yard line.
Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Hayden Hurst with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Falcons have taken the early lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. Here's Mecole Hardman. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Mecole Hardman. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Falcons offense making their way onto the field. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, his team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through, and I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Pass interference. Defense.
So with the pass being completed, they'll go ahead and take that instead.
Nothing extra to be gained. Pass interference at the spot, completed the pass. That was your play, so it might as well not even have the penalty.
Meanwhile, here's a shot for the end zone right away, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Throwing again, Ryan. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, One with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Here's Hardman on the return. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Their own 34-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 34. And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Damian Williams, the
numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 13 carries, 58 yards.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on it. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
2nd and 5. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And the Falcons grab it. Dashing through the snow. He's at the 30. 10. Bring it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD.
Number 45. Touchdown.
And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that, and a great play for that defensive unit. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Here's Hardman on the return. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
We got chips over here. Chips over here. There's overload.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Koo for the extra point.
For the point after.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
For the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Here's Hardman on the return. Oh, good return up past the 30.
Mecole Hardman on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 33.
Time for another look at Patrick Mahomes and the Super Bowl champs. Just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Koo now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Harrison Butker to kick.
Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Play action, Ryan. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Looking downfield for Jones. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They go play action now. Ryan looking deep for Julio. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
It's caught. Jones. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage. This time a sack. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. We're back now in KC. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
On 2nd and goal. Ryan, this will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
53 in your face.
Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for
now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. Here's Hardman on the return. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 39-yard line.
Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down. Now it's Mahomes again. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. He'll drop this down to Williams. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes to throw once more. That's going to be caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs are in for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember...
And it's blocked. The Falcons have it. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 40, the 20, 10.
What you doing out there, boy?
And he takes it all the way back. And this crowd can't believe what they're seeing. Things go wrong even after a touchdown in this one. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. Here's Oliver. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
Today's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Atlanta, it's another win for them, and you wonder if they want a redo on that one loss as they sit now at 4. Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
Baby, I know what's coming out the fairly way. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
I don't be with me so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the go place.
Said if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man, suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on him and I bust out the south side. Is that Vigo the guy?
Boy, you stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet.
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Few better places in the country weather-wise this time of year than this one right here, Tampa, Florida, and beautiful Raymond James Stadium. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it looked like he was able to get it back. So a big sigh of relief there, as that would have been a disastrous way to start this ball game. Tampa Bay coming out along with a man who needs no introduction, the great Tom Brady.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Brings up
the numbers for Freeman a week ago. 17 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people up and downfield.
Brady now on first down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete.
Brady's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
We're scoreless after one.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From the gun, it's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's got Gronkowski yet again. Brady stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. But the Brady-Gronk connection, certainly something to watch here with the Bucs in 2020. Of Tom Brady's 541 touchdown passes coming into 2020, Gronk's 78 were the most of any receiver. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady, open man, Gronkowski complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. Brady to throw again. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd down and goal. Brady under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. His pass caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. O.J. Howard as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Here's Oliver. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this will be caught at the 30. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And this one is incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 7. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Bradley Pinion.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the 2nd half of Week 17 is underway. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They come out here with a 0 on on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they thought they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And now it's second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have...
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Hayden Hurst with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the Falcons score to cap it off.
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This one taken just inside the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
1st and 10.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Play action. Now it's Brady. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Grady Jarrett in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Back now in Tampa. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And Brady's throw there, incomplete. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. 3rd down here.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
To throw is Brady. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. So with a big gainer anyways, they'll go ahead and take that instead of the pass interference call.
They didn't need the penalty. It would have been different, right, if they had somehow lost some yardage somewhere, but they did not. Gained all they could, down to the spot of the foul. Nothing to be gained by taking the penalty.
This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And that is caught, but he will come down out of of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. Play action. Ryan. That is caught inside the 5. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Ryan to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Todd Gurley, but it'll be 2nd and goal. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here?
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown.
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. Fielded right around the 8. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
So here's Brady and the Bucs. Down 14-7, 37 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Tyler Davison hauling it off the edge to sack him. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Back to throw. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Evans, incomplete. Jamonte Casey on the
down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
After the interception, here's Ryan. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.